Heritage site in western New Providence continues to evolve. Historic preservation architect Professor Colin Booker is in the capital to continue discussions on the historic slave site. Chairperson of the Clifton Heritage Authority, Chanel Ferguson, outlined plans for the 208-acre Clifton Heritage Park.
We have plans to get the wetlands back. We have plans to get birds back. We have plans to have experiential tours. Some of them have already started. So that when you come here and you go to the slave village, you will see gardens with the type of things that the slaves grew. They were able to grow things for their own sustenance, and they were also able to take them to town, to market. Can you imagine? For us, we drove out here. Can you imagine they're taking their goods all the way to town? So they did that. And then along the coast, that's principally where the Lucayans lived. We are about to rebuild or to recreate a Lucayan village so people can come and see exactly how the Lucayans lived.
Now, Professor Booker estimates it'll take about 10 years to fully recreate plantation life, as it was more than 150 years ago, which Ferguson said will be funded through partnerships. Booker, who has worked with UNESCO, said Clifton is historic as it tells the story of the Bahamas. He'll work on the restoration of the buildings, on 15 buildings there.
We have the great house that we're standing in front of, and then the remains of a slave village here. Once upon a time, there were houses on both sides of the highway here, but unfortunately, one side was bulldozed out in the 1930s to make this road. But still, the houses that we have are remarkably complete. Now, my task now and in the future, I hope, will be to try and keep them standing. Now, what we learned from Hurricane Matthew is how destructive hurricanes can be to historic structures. And the damage done to Clifton was grievous. We lost a large section of the great house.